Hello, 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 everyone! Welcome to a new episode. You might notice something. There is someone that I said who might not be here for a while, but she is going to try. If she is able to make it, staying up a little later and then get up in the morning,
Yeah.
I would just say being a big fella in the evening makes you a big fella in the morning. But okay.
I mean, we're gonna see how it goes, and hey, if this is my last session, then so be it. If not, then that would be better, but we'll see.
Then she will be back more often. And
Exactly. If I survive until like tomorrow, well, after tomorrow, I'm more like, then I will be back. If I don't, then oh well.
Survive.
And you see a empty screen of Jaap Knaap. He will be joining us in about half an hour. He will be joining, but he's a little bit later. And of course, we will start with introductions, as always. But most of them you already know. I mean, they came here more often. So let's start with Bro. Who are you? Who are you playing?
We're not starting at the bottom left.
Bro, who are you? What are you playing?
I'm Bro. I'm playing the Legacy, Blake Day, or Night Shadowfang, as most of the team already knew.
Yeah. Oh, he's there. That's not half an hour later.
Not half an hour.
That's why I said, can we start at the bottom left?
You lied. Okay.
Want me to come back later?
I predicted it. I can see the future.
Oh well.
And let there be visual confirmation. There he is. Look, he's there. Wow.
Hello.
It's magical.
Wow.
Magical.
Actually.
Well done. Because you insist, Bro will go one step below. Jaap Knaap, who are you and who are you playing?
I'm Jaap Knaap. I play the brain, Cederic. And I got into a sticky situation.
Not just you, but okay.
Nah.
Tenchi, who are you? What are you playing?
I am Tenchi. I play the outsider, Susie Swift, also known as Starstruck, and I think I am the sticky situation.
You caused the sticky situation.
Don't pull on things to get a sticky situation.
I didn't know you could transform into sticky stuff.
I can, but
I mean that.
And last but certainly not least, Marie, who are you and who are you playing?
Well, I'm Mari. I am playing the Star, Glitterbomb, or Mordforger, as his civilian name would be. And he is not in the sticky situation yet.
Yet.
Yet. That's the important word here. Yet.
Mm-hmm.
But he would have
It reminds me of the South Park episode. Now, that's what I call a sticky situation.
A few seconds later.
They're saying it like 40, 50 times an episode.
Yeah.
Really
Okay,
good.
we will go straight into it because I don't really have anything else to add. Yeah, well, in our combined channel, the Traveling Tavern, we will not have a game this Saturday because me and Geeky are going to Castlefest. But the next Saturday, we will have our first session of Avatar Legends, which will be, of course, pretty awesome. I'm in it as a player. Bro is in it as a player. Marie is in it as a player. And Jaap Knaap, were you in this one as well?
I didn't get the memo, but
No, you didn't. And Tenchi, you were also not in this one.
No.
Okay.
I could be. I could make
Here's the mascot. Well, now he's now she's green screen, but partially.
Is that Cat Bender?
Okay, we are going straight.
Hey, Harmony.
Does it work? It does work. Good.
No.
Okay. What happened last time? Well,
we saved the world.
Sticky situation.
Aliens.
A
Aliens.
really
Japanese.
hell very big spaceship entered Earth's atmosphere. It covers a third of the planet, which, as you all know, isn't that much. I mean, Earth isn't that big.
Mhm.
That's what she said.
No, she did not. And yeah, it's apparently related to our local outsider, Starstruck.
From Japan.
Mhm.
Yeah, apparently
Clearly.
the spaceship is from Japan.
It's a Japan ship.
Yeah, well, the spaceship is from Japan.
Is he writing down the mental damage?
I'm,
Uh,
I had
Vengeance
so
will
much
come.
mental damage, especially from you, Amphibro. It's no longer. It just doesn't register it anymore. It's
I think I just took a powerful blow from all of this.
well, that will be the fun thing. We will start with you, Glitterbomb.
Yeah. All right. All
You
right.
have been focusing the last few, last few weeks, because it's still just a few weeks that have passed, on your own
Okay.
channel, on your own
Yes.
social media empire.
Yeah. Empire. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
On all the social media
And
things.
now, also on your channel, are footage of a giant spaceship, because it's hard to miss.
Definitely. I was definitely streaming when it appeared, and I'm like, holy shit, look at that! Points camera edit.
And do you have relatives that are also powered parents?
Probably my parents. They don't work as superheroes. They're just normal civilians, but they have some amount of power.
They used to be heroes, or
No, they're just normal civilians who don't have superpowers. Well, they have superpowers, but they don't. They are not in the hero or villain business, so to say.
okay? Well, still,
They are gone.
they are also. While you were working on your channel, you saw them get lifted up
Oh,
into
but
the ship.
that's not good. That's
And
not good at all.
it seemed at first only adults were being lifted up that you saw.
Yeah.
Some well-known superheroes, even some well-known supervillains. Though almost all heroes and villains from at least Helsing City that you could see. Who knows, maybe on other parts of the world there are also some taken away.
Yeah.
And after a while that those were taken up, you saw 4 more beams with your teammates.
Yeah, that's definitely not good. I need to help them.
And you also
How will I survive without my entourage?
you also noticed a lot of messages on your communicator from your team.
Yeah.
Would you guys, well, at least would Starstruck have sent it also in the team chat group or whatever you use this version of WhatsApp on this world that you are one of these aliens officially?
Nope.
So
Alrighty.
Glitterbomb still does not know.
I have no
yet.
clue. I just think she's some weird girl from probably Japan. But
So
yeah.
you still think it's Japan
Yeah.
where Starstruck
But I know for sure that these aliens are not from Japan. Because
what, they can't hear me? Why can't they hear me?
can't hear them. Oh no. Skoen problems.
You can't hear me. It's connected. I will check.
Is something muted again?
Let's see. Where can I?
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
He's not muted, but very quiet, is what's being said
Oh.
in chat.
Not muted, but very quiet.
I'm hunting rabbits.
And my own mic is pretty high, so I don't know.
Yeah, your volume is okay on my end. I'm not sure if there's something in OBS that's not quite working.
It's all normal.
Weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
Check, checkity check. Is it better?
Checkmate.
Because I have it practically open all the way. My mic is practically against my mouth. You noticed that on the One Ring game, okay. Well, I have it pretty close to my mouth because if I do it closer, you might hear everything, and that's not the thing to do. Anyway,
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw a lot of superheroes and villains being taken up into the ship. You've seen a shitload of messages on your communicator. And you saw your team go up. What do you do?
I honestly don't know what to do. I may be like a hero, but wait, I can try to wait. No, are there any other? Would I know if? I mean, I saw the majority of superpowered people in the city, or what I could assume were superpowered. Would I have made the link of it being all superpowered people, like well-known villains and well-known heroes and stuff like that?
You would know some, yeah.
Okay, then, I can't ask the big heroes in the city to help me, because they're probably all up there. Maybe I wonder, maybe if I have connections, that's certainly something. I'm not sure if all of them are more like my age or if they are older, but we'll see. I will post a message on my social media, whatever social media platforms I have, which is probably all of them, which I'm trying my very best to keep up with them, and I'm gonna use a move for that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna use it when I seek help from my audience.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that move in hopes they know someone. I'm like, hey guys, does anyone here know a way to get up on that ship, or know someone who can get me up on that ship? Pretty please?
Then roll.
I'm gonna roll. Let's see, no situational bonus, only superior. Hey!
On a 10
That's
plus,
nice.
they only make a small demand.
Yeah, well.
Well, there is someone. Cederic would know this guy, but since he's on the ship, he has no way of knowing. But this is also a very smart kid.
Okay.
Almost at the same level of intelligence as Cedric.
Okay, great. Nerds.
But focusing more on devices instead of robotics. And he asks you, I can make you a jetpack.
A jetpack?
If you ridicule Cedric online.
Oh yeah, gladly. He may be on my team, but honestly,
Wow. Did not expect this to go this easy, but okay.
Look. Technically, I care about what he thinks, but honestly, in this moment, it's more important that I get up there than what my team thinks of me. if this hadn't been a full success, I would probably have used the team selfishly. If that would be possible. But yeah, I didn't need to.
Yeah, he.
Also, I couldn't have used the team
He
selfishly. I
sent
just
you
realized.
in a DM his address, where so that he can you can visit him and that he can make the measurements and everything to make the jetpack fit.
That makes sense. I mean, there's nobody around in my house to tell me I can't go anywhere because I think both of Mort's older sisters are 18 or older, so technically adults. And his parents are also
Do they also
adults.
have powers?
Probably, so they're also probably not. I mean, are powers like genetically inheritable in this world? Probably.
It is a possibility in the in the sense of Blake Day. It is.
Yeah.
They
I don't know how it works exactly, but I think it's safe to assume that either his sisters are not at home or they are also up in the ship. Either way, they are not at home. That's probably safest to say, unless you want one of his sisters to. I'm not sure if I had it written down anywhere that he has sisters because I may have forgotten that, but
I don't know.
I sent it to someone. I just don't know if it was you or if it was like a different person.
Yeah, you have two sisters. One Lisa of 18 and Romy of 21.
Yeah.
And
that's true.
Apparently your parents hate your guts.
Yeah, they don't necessarily hate my guts, but they hate my superhero activities. So it's probably for the best that they're not around. They don't want me to be a superhero. They want me to be something that pays well.
Your older sisters do support you, apparently.
Yeah, that's true.
And I believe your oldest sister helps you with getting more famous because she works for one of the gossip magazines in the city.
Yeah, it's not necessarily positive fame, but hey, it's fame.
And yeah, Lisa is your shoulder to cry on.
Uh-huh.
But if you say they do have powers but are like your parents, not in that
they are not active as heroes, so they might, or maybe not as far as I know. Let's keep it at that.
They still are taken then by these aliens because
that makes sense.
18 and 21 I would count as adults.
Yeah.
And these aliens only took the adults.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Some superpowered kids because they tried
to interfered.
Do something against them. No idea why.
Yeah.
I mean, you have no idea why your team would have done something against them. You don't.
Yeah, I mean, they are definitely dangerous. They seem dangerous. They are kidnapping people. I guess it makes sense for people to try to save people, but.
Okay, you are going to the address that is sent to you?
Yes, I will go there as fast as I can.
Okay, in the meantime, we are going to the 3 that are here, that are captured. You are waking up in what almost looks like cryostasis pods, but not used for cryostasis, just for keeping you in place. And somehow you feel your powers are not working. Well,
how is that working for me?
They think you have powers, but
his brain is not working anymore.
Oh.
Your IQ just went down a level. Just one. So it's still high. No, but it has power dampeners in these stasis pods. But, well, you two, Starstruck and Blake, can't use your powers even though you try. Cederic, you don't have powers. But you do not see Jeeves nearby.
I look at my locator, like, is he far away? How much distance I have from him?
doesn't work.
I try to connect him so he comes flying to me like an emergency button.
It seems your entire communicator, or I believe you are you using like a tech
Yeah, it's a
bracelet
tech too. Yeah.
that you can use like.
Yeah.
It seems it has no power.
I try to see if I can make a static spark with my sweater to see if I can get electricity in the room.
I would almost say, even though you technically don't have powers, your mental capacity is technically your power, in a way, that you roll a unleash your powers for this.
Which is
Freak. It's
can
a
be
hit,
temporary,
temporary
unstable.
or unstable.
Yeah.
Okay. You are moving around in your pod as much as you are capable, because it's not a big room, to create a static charge, and you see a what looks like a magnetic lock where you're going to hold it against.
Mm-hmm.
It works. There's a static electricity that goes against the magnetic lock. The door shoots off, not just opens, but it literally shoots off. And this is something very, very special. I'm going to roll.
No.
Party white.
Blake
Roll
is
for
straight in front of
TPK.
you. Blake,
Mm-hmm.
roll me a take a powerful blow.
Doesn't that pot in front of me save me?
Maybe.
Roll me a
Maybe
take
that's
a
why you need
powerful
to roll.
blow.
Maybe you're rolling for the damage on your cage.
That's exactly what you want.
And that was with a +4 modifier.
That's the lowest he could
Wow,
get.
2 ones.
Nice.
You are lucky with this then. Well, you see the door of the pod in front of you come straight for you, smacking like crazy against your pod, smacking it open.
Hey, it's open.
And then you see that it was Cederic who was in the other pod.
Maybe I'm like, hello. Think I freed you.
You sure? Are you
Well,
sure you
I
were
repeat-
not trying to behead me?
No, of course not. But apparently, these locks are not very good against electronics.
That's good to know.
Want me to
Can you
help
do that?
get out a few more?
Can we
few
do
more
that on
rounds?
the rest of the locks as well?
You see Cedric remove his shoes, and he's like sliding like on his feet on the ground, like wee, 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 to get a static shock and try to open each lock and hide.
You may try again with Unleash Your Powers. Weirdly enough, when you use it on this one, it
Hooray for woolen socks!
somehow it creates a chain reaction, and all the parts on this in this room open. Even though he's not here, this means that our friend Narbone is also being freed because he was also here.
Was he?
He was there last week, wasn't he?
No,
Nope.
it was
No,
just
it's,
the other three that are here right now.
It
Yeah.
was
It
Farah.
could be that he's there, but not. He
No,
was not there
Farah was
last week.
I think only Blake, Cederic, and Starstruck were here
So,
last
yeah,
week because
Starstruck,
I finished watching the recap or the recording of it earlier today.
And
And
Julius.
Yeah, I'm
Starstruck,
100%
your
sure.
pod is opening. And you are free on this, walking around in this room. And you see multiple people here. Lucky for you guys, there are only heroes in this room.
Mm-hmm.
But you are out of the pod at least. But that's just one part.
So we have a few heroes freed.
Yeah.
Can
would
I
say
send
there
them
were
back to Earth?
6 pods in this room.
Okay. So can
You
I
three
assess the
and three,
situation by asking their superpowers and what their strong points are? Like I asked, like, hey, what's your superpower and why are you here?
I have super strength.
Okay.
But somehow it doesn't work. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we need to get off the ship because there's an area where you cannot use your powers here. Apparently.
It's also not working outside of the pods.
No.
Apparently it isn't.
I may not be there, but I have one out of character question specifically for Starstruck.
Oh dear.
Since you can Starstruck use her powers?
I don't know.
Since
She hasn't tried yet.
She is shapeshifted into a human form.
That is a question.
Does she still look human? I may not be here, but this is an important question.
Well,
it is.
What is your real form? Because you haven't told us last time.
My real form would be something like in human forms, kind of a floating, translucent squid-like being.
Okay, would you freely go out of the pod if you notice that you are not your human form? And you know that your 2 teammates are here as well?
If I'm indeed changed back, I would probably try to hide as fast as possible. Because, yeah, this is a bad situation.
So you are trying not to be seen by your teammates?
Yeah, I'll try to hide behind one of the pods or inside the pod, depending on where the best cover is.
Okay.
If the pod shields me enough from vision, then I'll stay inside.
Then Blake and Cederic, you see 3 heroes come out of these pods, but one pod is open, but you don't see anyone come out.
I go check the pod.
Are you going to check it?
Yeah.
You come closer to the pod, and I would say you have tentacles then, right?
Mm-hmm.
One of the tentacles is hanging out.
Do I recognize it from the other aliens that were out,
No.
or the old shit?
No,
Okay.
the other aliens look more like humanoid cats.
Okay.
The ones that you've met, at least. The masterminds, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I tried to communicate with the squid thing, like, hello?
I try to hide more in the corner, but...
You see the tentacle immediately go back in?
We might need your help getting out of here. I don't know who you are, but you're safe. Come out. We're friendly. We're friends.
I start crawling out. Can I fly in this situation?
None of your powers work. And
Yeah,
I would say the flight is one of your powers.
fair enough. Yeah, then I would, unless there's special gravity things, but I would have to provide.
You see a squid like creature coming out of this pod. And I would say squid like because I don't think you have 8 tentacles, right?
I haven't defined it,
I
but
have 9.
if you want to start counting it,
With eyes on the end, right?
nah.
So yeah, play it out.
Where are you?
Can you keep this a secret?
Do I recognize the voice?
It's me.
You are very soft, Tenchi.
Can you keep a secret? It's me.
I recognize the voice, right?
Yeah, you would
Yeah.
recognize the voice. I would even say Cederic would recognize it sooner than Blake. Blake wouldn't even stand still with the fact that this would be one and the same.
I would try to be very quiet, and because I trust Cedric the most of people here. Blake, I'm not sure yet on.
It's not up to me to tell anyone who you are, what you are,
Thank you.
but you are required to pick a side now because apparently they choose for you.
I cannot act against my master.
You did,
Right?
and we will help you. No worries. We'll get out of there.
I'll try to protect you where I can. But understand, he is my master. And
How do you lose your master? What do you need to get rid of him?
you don't. You don't.
Of course,
It's like
there is no don't.
like
There is no no. There's always a way. This is the way.
it's much like
This is the
you and
way.
your. It's much like you and your parents. I mean, you lost your parents, but they're still your parents in a way, right? You wouldn't betray your parents just because they're gone.
Depends. If my parents would have betrayed me, like I know blood is thick, but friendship can mean more.
Do you even have blood, Starstruck? I mean, if you are squid-like, squids don't have blood.
Well, I
Mhm.
understand the concept well enough. So
Or maybe you're even jellyfish-like.
And if they really, really respected you for what you did, they would have listened to you, and they wouldn't have started attacking the planet.
I'm not sure how much I can. I would look around, like, are the others listening or close by enough?
Probably.
You see a room that you know is mostly used as sometimes prison, sometimes research room for where they keep specimens, live
Hmm.
specimens.
Mhm. Well, I did figure out a way to override the locks.
That's good.
Quite easy.
It's good.
Uh,
You're, you know,
to be honest, I really don't want to hurt your family or friends from the other planet, but we do have to defend ourselves.
I
And
know.
I'm willing to die for my friends if it's needed, and die for my planet.
I hope we can find a peaceful way to persuade them to give this planet another chance.
What
I
what what is their like weakness? What do they desire most?
they're. I mean, in regards to Earth, they think humans are too dangerous. and I was sent to see if there was value, if there was redeeming quality. And I thought I was finding it, but my master thinks differently.
Because I tried to
Think,
show them the greatness of this planet, they wouldn't really listen. How
yeah,
about if I showed them that it will only make them weak if they kill us, and I will get that message across the universe, so they will always be known like the guys who could not stand against a weak planet, so they destroyed the weak planet because they were scared of a weak planet.
I
Would that stop them?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
They are far older than, than humans. You're little, like you're very smart for a human, and I mean you've just cracked this stuff open. Like that's really cool, right?
Woolen socks, they're a miracle.
But
Cold in the summer, warm in the winter.
yeah, I'm not sure if they'll be impressed by socks, but it might be good to put on the list, I suppose.
I would almost think this would be a move for our outsider because you are learning something of this world.
Let me see.
Woolen socks are awesome.
Which move do you mean?
um, or it's a team move maybe.
Um,
Oh no, but you are learning something of Earth.
okay.
I would almost think it would be something, but I can't see it. I thought it was a movie that you
Yeah.
have.
Yeah, no, there's when you share a vulnerability or weakness, they tell you what to do to fit more in more.
Yeah, but
But
you're not
that's
sharing a weakness or ability or.
yeah.
Hmm.
Well, in the meantime, we are going back to Glitterbomb. You end up at this house. Um,
Yes.
how are we going to call this guy? And I would almost wanted to ask uh, Cederic this because it's kind of your rival in academics.
uh, let's call him Markle with a C.
Markle.
Yeah, Marcl, like Marcel, but then
Uh-huh.
you say Markle.
Markle. I'm going to put him under rival team.
Nice.
Is there something
Michael.
personal here?
I don't know. I just have a guy named at work. His name is Marcel, and we always call him Markle. He hates it.
Hmm. He is now an NPC.
Yep. That's a nice guy, so
Oh,
you can take a joke.
Okay.
in the last game that I did, where Jakna was also part of, I made a character who was also his rival as a star. I've
Oh.
based him on a Dutch TikToker that I asked him, could I you want to be a character in my game? And he was, yeah, sure, why not? So I made him that.
He was a bit
Nice.
weird.
Don't
My
Nice.
know if he
character
ever
was actually
watched it,
quite
but
nice.
Oh,
because I
what's
kind of
going
made
on?
him a villain that afterwards redeemed himself.
Oh. Let me
But
reopen the basic moves because something went wrong.
yeah,
Have you?
a lot goes wrong sometimes. That's why it's
Yeah,
live.
it's
Sometimes
okay.
maybe good, sometimes maybe bad.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Anyway,
You are at this
yeah,
house,
Markle.
at the house of Markle.
Markle.
What do you do?
Oh, is my internet dying? Hello? I can't click anything on my browser.
Yeah, you are
Your
frozen.
cam is frozen. Very
Give me a
good
moment to
position.
fix this. I am so sorry.
That's okay.
Those things happen sometimes.
We can still hear you, but
Then, yeah, the cam is completely frozen.
well, it's completely Walt Disney.
And she's gone.
Probably
She'll be
rebooting.
back. We will go then to the team again. They are still in the room with the pods. What do you guys want to do?
I want to assess the situation.
Then go ahead and roll.
Uh,
It's a superior. I bet that's high for you. Not that
Like
bad.
I want to check like if there's exits, how many doors
Yeah,
there are.
but you may
how
ask
many
one question.
exits. What is the quickest way to get out of danger?
From the list.
Was that on the list?
How could we best end
What
this
here
quickly?
can I
Yeah, how
use
can
to...
we end this quickly? How can we end this quickly?
Well, you see a door in this room, and you do assume that the ship is blocking the powers. So getting off the ship would be the best thing to do. But you have no idea where in the ship you are, and since it's such a
No.
gigantic ship,
Mari's back by
Well,
then.
I go towards the door by my epic sliding technique. I call it my epic sliding technique. Like, and I go poof to the lock on the door, see if it works.
you suddenly hear a computer voice. Ship adapted to escape progress.
How do I interpret that? Because
I think they figured out
I
your,
see if I can
your
open the
trick.
door. Because why would the door be locked if we're already locked inside the cage?
You're trying to open the door?
Yeah.
This door is locked.
Okay. What kind of lock?
This is not a mechanical lock, not a magnetic lock. It is an intricate lock that you have in this moment don't really know how to use it.
Okay, I
You
take my
might
time
have
to
someone that
study it.
knows, but
I'll
you
slide over.
know.
Although before
Yeah.
that, while he's doing that, I would like to check if there's in this room any machine that's blocking our powers or that it's outside the room.
What you know of your race's ships, you know that this is a entire part of the ship that has this neuralizing machine or whatever it is, and it's not hidden inside the room.
Right.
Because even though in some ways your race isn't that tactical in their way of thinking, they do know that putting something that blocks powers in the same room as the powers you want to block is just plain stupid.
Yeah, you never know. Always check for the oversights. Okay, it's not here. Let me check that door.
Can I locate Jeeves now, by the way?
What can you?
Locate Jeeves.
No, you have no idea where Jeeves is. At least not in this room.
Okay. Can I? Is there a way? I should have a way to reboot Jeeves, like turn him on and off again.
Normally,
On
yes. But I'm not going to make it that easy for you.
By the way,
No. There's a reason why I asked this. Not because like, oh, I want to do a quick fix. No, I want to make a spark inside Jeeves so he can also escape.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to make it that easy for you.
Nice try.
I thought it was quite nice. Yeah.
By the way, if you put Glitterbomb back in the Twitch,
Normally they
She's
should
back.
automatically come back when they enter this room.
Yeah, I will use my time to study on the lock, and then you can go back to Glitterbomb.
yeah. I'll help.
Yep.
So,
Wait, Discord Camp 4. There. She's back.
Whoop whoop. Guess
Hi,
who's
back.
back? Back again. Mari's back.
Oh, I thought Shady.
No, there's no shady in here.
No,
I mean, I guess Blake Day could be called shady, but
no, because I'm Slim
whether
Shady.
he's, whether he's the real Slim Shady, that's the question. But anyway.
Stand up. Yeah, will the real Slim Shady please stand up? Okay.
Thank you for explaining.
Everyone stands up all of a sudden. Anyway.
Well, Starstruck, you were going to the door, and you see this is a door that
Glitterbomb, you mean, not
your
Starstruck.
subspecies of your race.
Or what? Yeah, Starstruck. So
are you staying with us? I thought you wanted to.
I was confused because somebody was like, "Oh, well, let's go to Glitterbomb for a moment," but I guess that's not okay.
No, but
sorry, confusion in my mind. Never mind.
That was because you were gone.
Yeah, I was like, you were at her, so I was like, oh, go, him, he, she, sorry, they, and then
we'll stay for now. For a while at the team in the ship.
Okay,
Starstruck, you come at the door, and you notice that only your subspecies of your race, because I would call you a subspecies.
Fair enough. Everyone.
Yeah, because you don't look like a humanoid cats like the overlords.
Mm-hmm.
Or the.
I'm a catfish.
Huh?
I'm a catfish.
Nice.
Okay, rest of the team do not trust this one.
But you don't know that.
She will catfish you. Yeah, because you have to use multiple tentacles to open this door.
Alright.
So yeah, you are able to open this door. You know the lock sequence.
I look very closely how this is working.
Yeah, and while you are looking, you do notice, for you, this would be biologically impossible to open.
Mm-hmm. Like, bet I can make a machine that can do it.
Not here, but yeah. And yeah, you are out of this room, and then we will go to Glitterbomb, who is now at Markle.
Okay, so
wow, it's Glitterbomb in the
flesh. It's me, but I don't have much time for small talk. I need to get on that spaceship thing that seems to be covering the sky.
Yeah, actually, it's covering a third of the entire planet.
Yeah, okay.
So, I'll go, and it suddenly gets a tape measure and starts measuring you. Yeah, just opening your arms and everything without even asking. Okay, let me just, and he goes back, and he starts hammering on a workbench.
All right.
You hear all the sounds of someone creating something, like hammers.
Yeah, I can imagine this sounds in a very cartoony fashion.
Yeah. If it would be a comic book, you would see like clouds and sounds and coming out, gears being tossed around, stuff like that.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And then suddenly the smoke goes, and you see a very small thing in his hand.
Is that the jetpack? I would have expected it to be bigger, but I guess I know nothing about this stuff, so
one.
Yeah, look, I may be simple-minded, but at least
turn around.
Okay, I turn around.
And he places it on your back, and it suddenly expands.
Oh, it's one of those things. Okay, I've seen these, at least in books and movies, mostly movies, actually.
Yeah, because in books you can't see.
Comic books?
Imagine.
Comic books are books.
Yeah, comic books.
They
not-
are technically books, right? They are
Yeah.
paper things.
So is a phone book, but you're not gonna
Anyway.
read that for fun, are you?
True.
Actually,
You're not here.
Cederic would.
In my brain, I just like, actually. And I'm like,
So you may use this, but I want you to wreck Cedric's life online.
I'll try. I'll try my best.
Don't try. Do.
I will just like nod and then I would actually try to use this thing, but then I realized like how do I turn it on? Like when I'm outside, how do I use it?
Click. You press
And then
the
it
button,
just
and then suddenly two handles come out,
okay, yeah.
and then you can use it.
Ooh,
Yeah, I
fancy.
still have the control over the jetpack, in a way.
All right.
Keep
As
that in
long
mind
as
while
you
you're
get me
flying up.
safely to that ship, I need to be there.
Yeah, and it's okay if you leave Cedric there. I don't mind.
What's your deal with him anyway? I mean, I don't like him either, but
He always undermines me.
ah,
that doesn't sound like me.
I invent something, he invents something better. So, if I have the notice of the greater minds of this world that judge us, he comes in and all notice of me goes away. So yeah, I have a problem with him.
yeah, I can't really give you any advice. Life is like that sometimes, or in some cases always. But you know, I'll try to do what I will do what you asked of me.
Okay. I've analyzed the ship while you were traveling this way, and you see there that little outcropping on the ship?
Yeah.
No, you're looking the wrong side. It's a little bit to the left. Yeah, there.
Okay.
That's the easiest entrance you can go.
All right. I'll thank you. Thank you so much. I don't genuinely thank people often, but please know that you have my genuine thanks, and that's all. Let's get this going. Let's get this jetpack flying. Jetpack flying.
Go. Just push that button. Use the handles to steer.
Okay.
The left
And
one
I will.
the left one is for forward and backwards. The right one is for left and right. And pull them both to rise or lower.
Alrighty. Well, then I will go outside if we're still inside, because no way I'm stupid enough to fly a jetpack while I'm inside.
No, you're not.
So I'm just going outside, and I'm just gonna try to steer this jetpack as well as I can to the place that Markle pointed out.
Yeah, I'm going to let you roll and unleash your powers for this.
I figured that already.
Because you are trying to overcome an obstacle, which is the jetpack.
Yeah, it's not with my own powers, but it's certainly with powers. Do I have anything?
They call it unleash your powers, but I would also use this in other ways.
That's well enough.
Okay, you want me to tell it unstable or
Wait,
temporary?
actually, does that work? Huh? Plus -1? That's not right. I don't have -1 on the freak. Oh wait, I have +1 and -2 from a condition. Never mind. Let me just mark afraid, because I have never flown in a jetpack before. I may have gotten a little sick on the way there, but we'll see. I am definitely like potentially screaming, as if I'm in a roller coaster.
You have
so.
a -2 to unleash your powers.
Yeah, so that's why I have a -1. It's because I have +1 on freak and -2, which makes the total a -1.
Yeah.
I was confused by that, but then I realized, like, oh yeah, it's +1, -2, which makes it -1.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have now marked afraid.
Okay. Yeah. You never flown yourself because
Nope.
it's not part of
I'm
your
not.
powers.
No, I cannot fly. I've never flown
You're not a
like this.
flyer.
Definitely not.
But all in all, you are afraid of this, but you get to the location that Marco pointed out.
Yes.
And you see a little platform you can land on.
Okay. I will try my best to land there.
Should I let her roll something?
You could.
Would I be a GM like that?
You might be. I don't know. If you don't want to, then you don't. You are the GM. You call out the rolls.
We're about to find out.
Exactly.
No, you are able to land.
Yes. Would be bad if I just missed the landing and then fell all the way down and
No,
died.
you would not survive that.
Yeah, exactly. I would not survive that. That would be bad. That would be the end of Glitterbomb.
I would say none of you would survive that. Well, Starstruck can fly one outside of the ship at least, but
Yeah. Yeah.
Blake, they might be able to create something shadowy to soften the blow in a way. But still.
Yeah, but like Glitterbomb and Cederic would not survive. That definitely.
Nope.
That's definitely certain.
You see what looks like an ocular entrance, like a circle that opens.
Okay, yeah.
But it is closed.
Okay, how do I get in here? Look, I may be better than Cedric, but sometimes I wish I was like smart like him. But honestly, I'm definitely I have other qualities, and my qualities do not include smarts. Oh well, they do include smarts, just different smarts. Let's see. How can I? I'm just basically talking to myself, pep talking myself after that quite scary flight. Trying to keep myself from, I don't know, panicking. I'm definitely not panicking. Nope. Okay, I'm here. How do I get in? Is there anything like a lock or a button I can push to open the door or something?
Not that you see, but
nothing I can see.
I will give you one tip. I am trying now to make you more creative with your use of powers.
Okay, well, I can still use my powers, I assume, since I'm not in the ship.
So yeah.
Yeah, my powers are only like light control, so.
Yes, but what is light?
Light is, I don't know, honestly. It's something. I'm not smart.
Lasers?
I guess. That I could indeed make a laser beam, trying to burn through it or something.
Exactly.
I'm gonna try. Sorry, I'm not good at thinking out of the box. That's kind of my problem.
Okay,
I would have tried knocking.
It's like a problem with autism. I either think way too out of the box or not enough, and it's never the right one.
Well, then you may roll a unleash your powers because it is something you've never done before.
Yeah, it's certainly something I've never done before. Usually I just put on a laser show, not like the burning laser show. I'm the light show. Oh, never mind. It's just a regular light show, I guess.
You try, you use your hand, you try to burn into it, but somehow it's not compressed enough.
Okay, so that doesn't work. Did it leave? It didn't really do anything to the door, did it?
You see your hand palm burned into the door, but not that it actually more like a ashy form, as in it didn't burn through it, but it just left.
It just left a mark.
Yeah.
Well, if breaking into this doesn't work, I might as well just knock.
Okay, we are going back to the team inside the ship.
Come in.
Well, I was going to say, yeah, you do hear somewhere a knock coming through. But you have not really the idea where the knock comes from. What do you guys do? You're outside of this room now because Starstruck opened the door. And you are in a very big hallway. Not small, it's a real wide hallway, big, long.
Are there more rooms like the ones we were in?
There are a lot of doors in this hallway.
We need to open all the doors. I look at Starstruck. Can do it? And you see Cederic like moving again with the finger and the socks. Like I can open the other locks.
Apparently, you haven't listened to the computer voice.
I didn't understand it. Escape protocol activate, but yeah.
Escape, no, yeah.
It said that your
to escape protocol. It adapted to your escape.
it has found out your trick and it is preventing it now.
So apparently, some sort of AI or highly technical stuff is also in this ship. Way ahead of its time, of your times.
Okay, I look to see if there's an entry point which I can upload something that I have on data. And I don't understand. I understand that there's nothing like that at the moment. And I go to Starstruck and I say, look, I might have an idea that could work. I need to get this file onto the motherboard of the mothership.
I see. And what kind of program is this?
It's basically an AI killer.
I cannot let you do that now. Sorry. But no.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Dave.
Yeah.
You see,
That was
Cedric will have this always with him because he's always scared of the AI is getting too powerful. So he will always have this program disk like a USB drive with him.
I do look at it, and I can't help you. I can help you maybe protect humans. I cannot help you destroy my masters.
It's not destroying them. It's basically incapacitating them.
Yeah, I don't think we'd see it that way.
Yeah, but I don't see this as friendly as well.
I mean, you could try to provoke, but...
I like this.
Like, we're friends. And I would do basically anything to help you. Like, I don't care what form you are. I've been ridiculed my entire life.
I know. But if I asked you to kill humans for me, you would not do it.
We're not killing anyone.
Or to destroy human civilization.
We're not killing anyone. We're saving people.
Well, if
we're saving your race from making a very big mistake.
Crippling their ship, that goes too far for me, I'm afraid.
They're crippling Earth now. That goes too far for me. Either way, you'll help me, or I will find a way.
You may find a way. I will not.
I'd rather have my friends be by my side. And I just need to know, can you access like a computer on this ship for me?
I can access a computer. Does not mean I'll assist you, but I'll find one. I'll look for one. What here can I do?
Well, you are able to read the signs on the doors. Well, because it's your language.
Mm-hmm.
And you do see a door that says data room. There are multiple of these on the ship because it's such a big ship, but
Mm-hmm.
this is the closest one you see. And it's also behind one of those locked doors that only you can open. You hear weird.
I start
sounds again.
unlocking it. I will look around and see basically who's behind me.
Weirdly enough, this entire wing is devoid of your people. But you do see a a computer of your world. It's not really looking like a normal computer.
No.
And well, Cedric, you might see something that looks like a computer but isn't really like your computer.
Yeah, I know.
But you can't make heads or tails of anything you see on this.
I will use my power for, and I will spend time on figuring this out.
Because it's not in your language. It's in a language
Of
you
course
cannot
not.
read.
Like I'm focusing now on figuring this computer out and try to
But
see what
you,
it can do.
Starstruck, can read everything normally. So you can
I
find
can.
out some more information about why they are here, maybe. If you
And
think they are here because of what they say.
I look at Starstruck and say like, maybe I figured out why we humans are so great.
Hmm?
Because we make our own decisions, just like you do.
Yeah, that's sentience.
So if you're not assigned to help me, then that's your decision. That's what makes you you. And I go,
Hmm.
I touch screen, and
um,
of course it's not
yeah.
working. I know, but I'm trying.
You see changes coming
No,
on the screen, but you don't know what they mean.
I try to see patterns. I try to read algorithms. I try to read, yeah, basically anything. Like, hey, I recognize this symbol. This symbol comes if I do this.
This computer works on door 95.
Nice. No windows.
Nope.
No, but like if I spend more time with it, I will learn some things about it. Like,
Yeah, that's gonna take a long time.
which is fine by me.
Yes, but we don't have that. I'm not gonna
15
stream that long.
sessions later.
One eternity
Cedric is
later.
still nerding out over a supercomputer.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's quite far too interested in computer knowledge.
Starstruck, are you doing something at this computer?
I'm definitely going to check the records, see. Do the records say, I'm just going to check about the mission. Are they indeed planning to destroy humanity? Are they planning to do something else?
Um, well, you do. You are looking in the computer. You're just checking some files, and
Mission
you
data.
see a file, "State of Planet Felicia,"
Hmm. Would there be a file
written
of that?
by your master.
I'm going to open it. Is there something he didn't tell me?
You open the file and you see, "I had to lie to my student. If she would find out that Planet Felicia is no more, I don't know how she would react."
That can't be.
We set the mission ahead because we need a new home planet. And we've known for a long time that planet Earth is perfect for our race.
Perfect.
Not just perfect. Perfect, yes. That's why we send lesser versions of us to this planet. To get the planet ready. And yes, he's talking about cats.
Mm-hmm. This is terrible. Right.
Yes, viewers at home, in this world, cats are aliens.
Yo.
That's why they look so menacing.
And cute.
Mm-hmm. You're the cutest.
Yeah, they're menacingly cute. But how does Starstruck react to the fact that her planet is no more?
I think I very much have to mark hopeless for this one.
Yeah, and
That's,
also, and
yeah.
what I really am wondering now is, since you know this now, and apparently means that this entire ship holds your entire race, literally,
Mm-hmm.
how do you react to what Cederic said? He's willing to destroy your entire race to save the planet.
Yeah. I will not allow that. I'm going to snap out of the computer system and check what Cedric is doing, if he's doing anything dangerous.
What is Cedric doing?
I'm trying to replicate the program that is on my USB.
Are you trying to hack into the computer or?
No,
What are you trying to do then?
I'm trying to make like a notepad, and I try to remake the code that is on my USB, because I probably know it from my head.
Well, that isn't that hard, but if you are trying to find a entrance for your USB, even though USB stands for Universal Serial Bus,
Yeah.
It turns out the universe is a bit
They
bigger.
lied. They
Universe is
lied.
a little bit too far-fetched. Because there is no such entry point.
No, I figured
For
that
a
out. That
USB.
wouldn't work.
Yeah.
But I do know the code on my head.
Oh
and I
yeah, you
try
do
to...
know the code, but do you know the code in Starstruck's language?
No, but I try to. I try. I'm not expecting to succeed. I'm
Well, you
expecting to
might
try.
succeed if you take a few years.
Hey, it's still worth doing something more. Like, what are the other people doing?
Oh, I don't know what Blake Day is doing, but Starstruck is finding out a existential crisis.
Uh-huh.
Well, I cannot really see her emotions at the moment.
Well, does this form show emotion?
Well, it would definitely show emotion. The only question is whether a human could read that. But insofar as you could, you would see a squid getting very uncomfortable.
And otherwise, you are allowed, if you want to really check it out, Cederic, to roll a Pierce the Mask.
Yeah, sure, that's an idea.
And I would say not to ask, but just to find out how well.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You know squid.
You do, in a way, got the idea that something isn't quite right after what Starstruck read on the computer.
Okay.
But you can't really... Yeah, you can't really 100% fully find out because, well, it's not a human
Like, I know
face.
something is off, I just don't know.
Yeah,
what
you don't know if it's positive or negative, but something is not fully what you think it should be.
Like...
I'd say as you are staring at her, you see her zooming out of the computer system, turning around to you, and saying, "Get out of this room." No.
I would say that's a provoke.
Let's see. Yeah.
Provoke someone is superior. You're too emotionally involved.
Yeah, I assume
You say it, but it doesn't really come over as intimidating or demanding enough.
Yeah,
You
using
see,
team selfishly would not apply here.
but Cedric does
Hold on.
notice like you do the frustration, like
Just
okay,
give me a second. Do I have influence over you? That would give it +1, wouldn't it?
Yeah, if you have
Yeah,
influence over him.
I do.
Starstruck, yeah,
So that would be a 7 then. Sorry for that.
no problem.
I'm not.
Because I do allow you to.
Darn it, no potential.
Yeah, when you have influence over someone, take +1 to all moves targeting them, including rejecting their influence. So, Cedric, because she is mostly focusing this towards you, but if Blake's here, I would say he would also hear this. What do you guys do when you hear? Do you have influence over Blake as well?
Oh, let me check. Yep. I should have it.
Then yeah, then it's up to you guys. Do you? You may it becomes a 7, so you do not get potential because you get a +1 for it.
I
Yeah. On a 7 to 9, choose one. If they do it, add a team to the pool. If they don't do it, they mark a condition.
I would say in this case market condition
Yeah, but
because
it's
this
up
is
to them.
okay.
not up to you.
I thought I had to choose one of the two.
No,
Let's do it.
because it depends on if they do it or don't do it.
Oh yeah.
So
I figure out like what I'm trying to do is taking years, and it's not really.
even with your intellect, you do find out this language is
And
pretty
what I do
complex.
then is I go towards Starstruck. I say okay, and I give her a hug, like even though she's disgusting tentacles.
Then yeah, come for the support.
What is that again?
Mundane. I believe.
Mundane. Oh, -2. Woohoo! It's a very awkward hug.
But you, even with your +1 for influence over Starstruck will not be enough.
Can I use a team?
You want to selfishly use a team.
It's not selfishly.
Yes,
It's
it is.
why?
Because no one is supporting you to use the team. You're using it selfishly. And I forgot to
Oh no,
add
someone
a
else.
team.
I'm still using it.
Yeah. How are you going to? What are you going to do to selfishly use it?
I tell her it's okay. We're always a team, no matter what happens. And you're not alone. Let's get out of here.
I would. Well, don't forget, Starstruck may still choose to reject this because it
Yeah,
is a form of influence on comfort and support. So,
Yeah.
Starstruck, after what he said before he's trying to hug you and what you find out on the computer, how do you react to this?
The fact that he's listening to me and offering to leave, you probably feel shaking a bit and very tense, but you do feel the tentacle slightly hugging you back for whatever it's worth. And yes, let's get out of here.
Okay,
Thank you.
so but it was a miss. So you are not able to clear condition or mark potential, but Cederic is marking a potential.
I have full potential now.
Nice,
Yay.
congrats.
But Starstruck, you do not get, you are not comforted by this
Fair enough.
because it's a miss,
Fair enough.
even though you would have accepted it or not.
Yeah.
But Cedric, Blake, you guys are leaving after what she said.
I am. I'm a guy of my word. So
Blake never left the entrance of the door. He was just standing there.
Okay, but would you go
Okay.
outside of the entrance of the door
Yeah.
after her saying "get out"? Okay. We will go to Glitterbomb for now. For the few minutes, for a few minutes before we take a break. You
Yeah.
have been looking at this door, trying to knock, and
Hello?
after a few minutes, you notice it opening and closing immediately again. And
Oh.
you see some debris falling out of it, almost hitting you.
Oh yeah, that would be bad.
Almost.
Is this like some kind of
No.
trash
Well,
dumping thing?
You do find out because of this. Yes, this is like a exhaust port for trash or. No, Jaap. It's not pooping.
Okay, good. I do not want to be hit by alien poop.
Don't even
That
know
would be
Starstruck's
cool.
race does poop.
I don't even know what these aliens are like, so
Well,
we'll see.
One thing we already know, it's not carbon based.
Yeah, that's something
their
we
race
do.
is not carbon based because carbon based life forms would not be able to transform like they do.
That makes sense. But I don't even think I know that the things we fought in the first issue, session, episode, whatever. That creature is the same as these aliens. I have not made any of those links, so I don't know shit. I may be smart, but I'm smart in the I'm superior in the I'm better than you way, not in the I'm smart way.
I may be smart, but I'm not intelligent.
Exactly.
Which is even worse.
Yeah.
It's extremely wise to realize that.
Yes, but what do I have? What do I do with that info? Anyway,
Well, you saw this opening for a few seconds, and are you going to just try and knock again, or?
no, I think I'm going to wait for it to open again and prepare to jump through it when it opens.
You keep
If there would be enough time for
you
that.
keep watching it for a while. I wouldn't say you try to jump in immediately after it opens.
No, just as soon as.
Keep watching for a while, and you're starting to see a pattern.
Okay, that's more useful.
Yeah, you're starting to see that every 4 minutes it opens up for a few seconds and closes again.
Okay,
So
yeah.
if you time it right, you are
Which I will try.
You would be able to jump in. And
yeah.
I will let you roll a Unleash Your Powers for that.
Okay, I'm great at that.
Yeah, sure you are. See?
Mm-hmm. See? I'm
First
great.
time you try it, you almost get stuck in it, but you bump against it again.
Okay, well, that's at least better than getting stuck or injured. Heavily injured, because the thing is not.
Yeah, I'm
right.
not going to make this a Prince of Persia of the 90s.
Yeah, let's not.
With the with the blades. For those who
Let's
know.
not.
For those who lived in the 90s and played games on a very old green screen computer.
Memories.
Good memories.
I am sadly too young for this. I mean, I was born in that time, but not old enough to.
Yeah, born in the 80s, raised in the 90s, so.
Yeah, I mean, I
You
was born a few years before 2000, so
you
yeah.
may try again if you want. I'm gonna see you have. Yeah, you might be able to make it because even with your minuses.
Yeah, I can roll a success. I just need to have the good dice luck. So do I need to roll freak again, or?
Yeah.
All right, let's try that again and hope it's not a failure this time, or maybe it is. I don't know.
It's
Oh.
again a failure, but I'm
Oh well.
just to make the story go ahead. You do get your potential.
Yes.
You find out that you were counting. Your counting was off.
Oh yeah.
You try it
Of course
again,
it
and
is.
now it succeeds. You get in.
Yes.
Just to make the story progress.
Yeah. Sorry.
And we will.
Sorry for the bad dice rolls.
That's not your fault. The dice
No,
are
it
against you,
isn't.
or with
Today
you,
they
because
are, or maybe they are with
want
me
to have
because
potential.
I had 2 potential at the start of this game, and now I have full potential.
Again,
So I'm gonna look
exactly.
at some advancements.
Yeah, you can say that I'm a benevolent GM. So, but we are going to have a break. We
You
will
mean
take
breakdown?
about a 10-minute break. Get your drinks. Go have your toilet breaks, and we will see you in about 10 minutes.
See you then.
Bye.
And we
All
are
right.
back. Tenchi will be back soon, I bet, but he thinks 10 minutes is more than what we just did.
Or maybe something came up. I don't
Yeah,
know.
who knows? That's okay.
Yeah.
We will go back into it. Glitterbomb found a way inside, mostly just to get the narration going.
Yeah.
Which is an actual thing that the GM may do in PBTA games. So,
Yeah.
yeah, you are inside, and what you see is a huge open space. After you've been through a hallway a little bit, let's say.
Yeah.
Which looks like it's a biodome, you could say, as in it looks like it's a natural area with what you would say could be grass, but it doesn't look green.
All right.
I wouldn't know what color the grass on Starstruck's planet is, and do not diss Biodome the movie because it's awesome.
It's horrible.
It's awesome. It's one of the greatest 90s movie ever.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I rewatched it. It's horrible.
It's awesome. But okay.
Either way.
And you see a few of the creatures that you fought in the first issue.
Oh yeah, those things.
And a few other creatures that
Okay.
you do not know. And some cats.
Oh, cats. What are the cats doing here? Wait, are they also kidnapped? Catnapped? Maybe the cats are aliens? Nah, that would be too far-fetched. Yeah. Or should I say far-fetched? I don't know. I'm not the cat person in this game. I'm in the Thursday game. I'm the cat person, but in this game, no. Okay. Is there any exits from this? As far as I can tell, is there anything that leads to an exit out of this biodome type of thing?
After you walk around for a few minutes, you do see what almost looks like an airlock, but it's more like a wildlife gate. As
Yeah.
in one door that closes behind you, and then another door opens so that no creature can escape.
Yes. Does there seem to be any way I can open it from this side?
Apparently, this one is very easily opened. It's not
Okay.
because they think these are animals. They're not that smart.
All right.
If you have watched it, the last episode, they do have a very high view of themselves.
Yeah, I know. I I have done my homework. I have watched all of the episode issues, sessions, whatever you want to call them,
Issues.
of this campaign that I have not been part of. So yeah, I have done my homework.
Good. Then we will go back to the team. Starstruck, you are now alone in this computer room. The only thing you've discovered with looking at this computer is what happened to your planet, not the how. Do you want to still, even though you are pretty much shaken up of what happened, do you still want to look for that?
I'm gonna steel myself and look for that. What happened?
You open up the file again. You keep reading. There's a lot of information that is useless to you. But then you see it wasn't a natural occurrence. It happened because of a different alien species, which is hellbent on destroying. How are we going to call these aliens?
Project X.
I would say
I'm asking
Yakanai.
Sorry?
Yakanai.
Yakanai?
Akanai.
Let me guess. Almost like canine.
Yeah. I mean, you could call it K8 if you wish to, but a bit too ambitious, isn't it?
How do you want me to spell it?
I'll throw it in. You can taste if you want that.
It was almost the same.
And did they destroy the planet, or did they just drive our people off it?
You do not know that yet.
Okay. Is there anything else I see in this file about what happened? I need to know.
What?
Is there anything else in this file that's about what happened? I need to know anything.
You do see a picture or a hologram in, I don't know what kind of technology your race uses for it, but of this race, and you may interpret yourself how it looks.
Well, let's do the giant walking hyena types.
You know that hyenas are more akin to cats than dogs, right?
Yeah. They want to look cat-like.
No, hyenas are literally more like cats.
Yeah, I know.
Biologically speaking.
They are cats that have become dog-shaped.
Yeah.
Please don't look up how hyena babies are born.
But yeah,
Why did you have to say that?
It's horrible. It's quite sad.
No one was thinking about it. Now I am. Why?
You probably know, Koen, right?
Yeah, but I did it because of educational purposes.
Sure.
I've worked with hyenas. Well,
it's
I wasn't allowed to go into the interior of the cage of the hyenas because of my leg. Hyenas know which one is the weakest, so they would attack me.
But yeah.
Okay, back to Glitterbomb. And went out of this biodome part of the ship, the bio wing, you could say, which was by itself really big.
I can imagine. Well, actually, I can't, but it's...
Well,
I have
see
never seen alien tech before.
of the amount
Or
of
have I?
animals you've seen on that part of the ship and the sheer size of the part you were in, because you've been walking for quite a while before you were at this door.
Yeah.
You do get an idea that it's like an ark.
An ark.
It's not just a
No.
battleship. It doesn't look like it is fashioned for battles or for invasion, but more for finding a new home.
Out of all places, why here? Guess I should ask one of those aliens if I encounter one. Except for that they will probably not like my presence here. Speaking of which, I am trying to be quiet, but knowing me, I am not very subtle.
I would almost think that you are doing this as
If
there with a camera.
if the camera is working, I will definitely try. If the camera is functional in this, as soon as I get into the ship, I will certainly try.
Your mobile
But
phone
I'm more like
cameras,
stage whispering than actually talking very loud.
Somehow your tech is working. Yes.
Okay, my tech is working.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Well, they didn't capture you, so they didn't deactivate it or anything.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. But yeah, I'm just like, I am on an alien ship. This is not where I expected my day to go, but let's see. Let's see where it takes me. Well, I hope not. It doesn't take me far from Earth, but you know what I mean.
Who knows?
And I just walk around, look. I'm not sure if I'm looking around. I'm kind of looking around, but I'm not sure where to go. I just went. I was like, I need to go to the ship, and then I was like, wait, what do I do when I'm on the ship? I didn't think this through. I just thought like, oh shit, I need to help my teammates. But how do I find my teammates in here? Is there?
To me, this just sounds like typical teenage team work. I mean, think of a plan, execute a plan, throw away the plan.
I mean, think of a plan. Think of step A, and then not of all the other steps that follow it. Think how to get there, and not what to do when you get there.
Yeah, you don't think that far ahead. Why would you?
Exactly. Well, what do I need? Why should I? But yeah.
But while you are walking through this ship, and now you're walking what looks like a hallway with a lot of open spaces. This is not actually a hallway. It's more like a walkway.
Okay.
And you do see the sheer size of the ship from inside.
Holy.
You see multiple wings, multiple walkways, higher, lower. It's huge. Which you would expect because the ship covers part of the planet.
I would expect it, but I couldn't imagine it by just looking at the ship from the outside. I could not comprehend how big this thing would be.
I could make the easy joke of it's bigger on the inside, but
it's actually just giant
on the outside because these are not Time Lords.
No, these are cats. Well, and alien cats and squids, I guess.
Yeah, in a way.
I don't know.
There are multiple versions of.
Yeah. Various creatures.
Well, subspecies, you could say. Like,
yeah.
Just like on this planet, you have Africans, Americans. In that way, they are genetically mostly the same, but still have differences.
Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see. I kind of do want to like film how big this is on the inside. Like, I'm still trying to be I'm not quite stealthy. I'm not stealthy, but I'm just. I mean, how can I be stealthy? I'm literally covered in glitter. That's like the least stealthy thing I can do. But
yes, stealth is not
your forte. Stealth is not my expertise.
It's not your forte.
Nope. Yeah.
You do see the big humanoid cats and squid-like creatures walking on other walkways,
Okay.
but they don't seem to look at other walkways.
Okay,
Just-
I will try to zoom in on a few of them, take some footage of them, and then not quite run, but just quickly try to get away from this before they may or may not notice me. Because aliens, they're interesting, but honestly, I don't want to get close to them. I don't like this.
Okay.
If I wasn't afraid already, I would have marked afraid. I might mark insecure, but not yet.
We are going back to the rest of the team. Blake
Okay.
and Cederic, you are now outside of the computer room, waiting for Starstruck to come back out. What do you do in the meantime?
Looking for an exit and try to leave the ship. Basically,
You do see a lot of doors,
I
but
have a chance. I try to open the first door I see. Like,
well, this entire wing of doors are doors that only this race could open. You don't really see a way of opening it.
yeah, no, I try. Like,
And you quickly find out it's biologically impossible for you to do.
En gewoon, deze is geen suiker.
And Blake,
maybe I can ask.
Wordt omgezet in suiker natuurlijk.
Blake is not sure what to do, and I might even check hopeless at this point. There
Okay.
hasn't been a time where he did not have his powers.
So Blake relies so much on his powers that he's now at the end of his wits.
Yep.
Starstruck, you coming out of the computer room, or are you still waiting to process all this?
No, just look for any more files that are useful, but if I can't find any, then at that point...
Nothing that you don't know already.
All right. Yeah. The point I'll just...
You might find some information about the ship, that it's a literal arc, and that they actually were planning this for a lot of years. They apparently already knew of the Akani for a long time. They already knew about them when you were still on the planet.
Didn't tell me. I'm gonna go to the door, open it, walk out, quickly close it behind me. I'm rather dejected at this point, but
You do see Cederic in a very awkward position trying to open the door.
I'll move up. You need that open?
Cederic?
No, it's not working. I need like 6 more limbs and maybe 12 more fingerprints.
Yeah, that's one thing you don't have.
Yeah.
You do read Starstruck on this door, waste disposal area.
Do I know? I've probably seen the schematics of this ship now. Is this to the way out?
Well, there is
It's a way out.
exhaust in this one, but you don't feel like it would be a safe way to go out.
Yeah.
Or at least not a clean way.
Probably shouldn't go here. It's waste disposal.
Oh.
I'm not sure if they have trash compactors here, but bad idea. Where shall we go? Maybe somewhere where we...
You did find out while you were on the computer the safest and closest way out is, and no, I'm not doing this because it's easy, is through the bio wing.
Yeah.
And no, I'm
Uh,
not doing this to make it easy.
mhm. Closest way out if you, I suppose you want to go home. This is my problem to solve. Um, I'll show you the way.
You know the door that goes towards the walkways, and this is one of the doors that is
Ja, ik ken het wel. Maar
able to
goed,
be opened not just by your subspecies but also the other ones. So it's not with a
Mm.
lot of hard, difficult
niet te hoog, onderkant.
thingamajigs. And you open the door, and as soon as you come out, you change back into your human form, Starstruck.
Ah, ah, I've, I have my powers back. I'm going to fly up a bit, just to feel free again. Come over here. It's better here.
Ah, kom van de eieren.
I follow, and the moment I realize we have powers, I call for Jeeves.
Well, they have powers. Your tech is just disabled.
I enable my tech again.
You are able to enable your gauntlet, but it took a little bit of tinkering.
Yeah.
And when you look at your gauntlet, you do see a very weak signal back where you came from, the second door to the left.
I go back and I see if I can find him.
Well, it
And I
is
tell
one of
them
those
like, hey,
doors, you know.
I need to go back for Jeeves.
Did Blake follow us, by the way? You're muted.
Very slowly, really slumping, not feeling himself.
Hmm.
As soon as you get out of this prison slash science area, you feel your powers coming back.
Hmm.
Like, yeah, but so good.
It's weird.
Yeah, you can say that again.
I'm not sure. I never lost my powers before.
Huh. Guess you feel kind of lost, right?
Not only, not exactly, kinda hard to explain. My
Mm-hmm.
training was always with my powers. I hated my powers. But without them, I can't do even anything.
This is
That's not
a
true.
existential crisis, even more than yours. he's
Existential crisis incoming.
well, he's discovering that he is more than just his powers.
Mm, you're you're more than just your powers. It's, I mean, you use your powers, but
My,
you're also a good person.
Ja.
yeah, if I don't use my powers are used to take lives, not save them.
I think you can do both. You're, I've seen you, Blake. You're a good person and you do what's right. You have a good instinct for it. Yep. I was sent here. I was sent here to see if humans are good or bad. And at first, when I came here, all I saw was bad. And then I met you guys, and you're good. You gave me hope in humanity. Uh,
I, I, I just wish I could use my powers for once to save people,
well,
not based on their status, not if they're good or evil. Everyone deserves a chance.
Oh, Skoen
well, I guess you can start doing that then. I know you can.
I can't even find my father and grandfather here.
Well, it's a really big place. Um, I mean, we could look for them, but if that's what you want, I won't stop you.
But what's up
Maybe I
with
could
it?
look at. Hmm?
What's up with this place? It's so big. Why so big?
I. The people who the ship belongs to, my our planet is something happening. This is. It's
Allemaal
like
met een potje.
an escape ship, a place to settle a new world. I think this is all that's left from us. It sounds really stupid. Still
That
can't believe it.
that would be. Uh, um. But so you're basically telling me that they want to get rid of us so they can live here?
I'm not sure what exactly they want, but I'm not sure they thought it through. I'm not
Why
sure.
can't why can't we both live here?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe we can convince them of it. I mean, people on this planet do coexist, somewhat.
That somewhat not all would approve of it, not especially if
Wacht,
they're
dat is de
scared
stoel voor
with
mij.
this giant ship here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that if they asked nicely, the humans would not have much choice in the matter.
Aardig.
Would
Jullie
there
I
ook
think
speelt.
would there be a possibility that I can speak with one of the masters?
maybe we should do that. Cedric, I think he went back, I guess, for juice or something.
Yeah,
He's
they,
still. You see Cedric trying to open a door.
Ah, I think I have to help him. You know, ninja stuff. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
I'm going to rush in and help out Cedric from that.
So you open the door,
Hmm.
and Cedric, you see Jeeves' head.
Mhm.
Next to it, one of his arms. Next to that, one of his legs. Basically, you see Jeeves' butt in pieces.
Yeah, I reassemble it.
Yeah, I don't know how fast you want to get off the ship, but that would take some time, and
Not
we'll say
leaving
you
my
don't
friend.
have the tools here to do that.
I'm always prepared.
they stripped quite a lot of you. I mean,
Okay.
you have been captured.
I do take his head. I can rebuild the rest.
Okay. I would almost think that you would look like Chewie on the Star Wars with C-3PO on his back.
Oh yeah.
I had that image too.
And then activate Stormtroopers here.
Good acting.
Well, he is a robot. I mean, well, he's a cyborg. Well, that's what he
C-3PO
says.
is a
Human
robot.
cyborg relations.
Not a cyborg. C-3PO is a robot.
No, he himself says, I am C-3PO, human cyborg relations. He is saying himself that he's a cyborg, even though he's
Yeah.
not. He is a droid.
Well, he only makes relations between them, but let's not nerd too much about that.
And in the while you were busy here, Glitterbomb, you see a door opening a little before you, and you see a squid creature walking out, subtly turning into Starstruck.
I just stand there. I stop walking. I stand there and just look at it like rubbing my eyes. Like, what? Is this a copycat? A doppelganger or something like that?
And after you see Starstruck fly up for a bit, then you see Blake coming out of the door, and Starstruck talking to Blake. And Cedric
Okay.
also coming out, then running back in after he was looking at his gauntlet.
I'm just going to squint at them for a moment and then walk up to them and be like...
And then you see Starstruck walking with Cedric back in, turning back into the squid, and opening the door.
I'll figure that part out later. I'm just going up to Blake like, hey, everything okay there? They didn't hurt you, did they?
They stripped me of my powers while we were in there.
Do you know how to get your powers back, or do you already have your powers back?
As soon as I walked outside of this door, I got my powers back.
Okay, so good to know that I should not pass through that door. Okay. I appreciate the advice.
But probably all the heroes that were being captured are behind that door.
Yeah, we might need to free them in some way. By the way, what's up with the squid thing? Alien creature. Being.
It's a transfer student from Japan.
Are you telling me
Awesome.
that Starstruck, or whatever her name is actually a big squid alien? What?
You could say that.
I have seen the squid aliens on this ship from the walkways, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the cats and the squids. Okay. Yeah. Okay, in that case, that was one thing I did not expect to hear or see today. But thanks for telling me. This clears up some confusion.
But I haven't told her secret. It's a transfer student from Japan.
That's true. Very much true. I may or may not have video footage of this out of character. Like, I don't tell it directly. I just look at my camera, which is still running, still filming, and I look back at Blake and everyone in the hallway at in the background. Okay, I came here to save you, but I guess you guys may have saved some of yourselves already.
Yeah, we are free. But there's a bigger problem. I haven't found out everything from Starstruck yet.
Okay.
Then you see Cederic coming in with Jeeves' head under his shoulder.
Okay, so
So
okay, so the silly robot finally, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. Also, I may have gotten Cedric. I may have accepted something from. Actually, never mind. I'm not gonna tell you this. I also say that out loud. By the way, I'm just like, nah. This can wait. This can wait.
do I see the jetpack?
I think the jetpack. What has it shrunk back into its
Yeah, it
tiny
is.
compact size?
As soon as you landed, it went back to its compact size.
I
Okay.
wouldn't notice it then. If it was there, I'd like, oh.
I mean,
no.
if it's still like placed on the back, you might see it when I turn around. Just like a small box on it, probably. Small.
I
A
would
small,
see it a
not
little
so
bit.
glittery thing on my back.
If you've watched
Yeah, I say.
Guardians of the Galaxy, I would see like those jetpacks.
Okay.
They also place it on the back and it turns into a big.
Makes sense.
It could have been more efficient.
Hmm. I'm just going to ignore whatever Cedric will say.
Of course you do.
Yeah, of
If you
course.
change that and that, then you can actually choose them on. And you see him calculating.
But yeah, you Starstruck knows a way out. And yeah, it
I
is
would
a
make
big
sure.
ship.
I would make sure that I'm not caught on camera transforming from a squid to.
I mean, I might have got the first time, but
yeah.
if you ask nicely,
Basically, when
I know you
reapproach.
like me.
Mhm.
And I know you can make puppy dog eyes. Not just put up, but you can literally change your eyes into puppy dog eyes.
Well, my problem is I can only do that once I get out the door.
Yeah.
But
And
anyway,
you can ask nicely or not.
yeah, I
You can
assume
just
that,
ask, and
I
I'll
might as
see
well
how
just-
I respond.
So
But,
But yeah,
hey, Glitz, can you turn that camera off, maybe? Sorry. Hi. Uh, is that okay with you?
I understand you have a secret, which I will try to keep for now. And I turn the camera off.
Thank you. I guess we better figure out where to go now.
you know
I
where
mean,
to go, Starstruck.
Sorry, what?
You know where the closest exit is.
Yeah.
And
Uh,
Glitterbomb does know too because she came in through that.
Yeah, he came in through the nearest exit, I guess. Though not as easily as the
So you guys want to go home?
I mean, I came to save you, but I guess looks like you guys say.
And what do we do when we get back
yourself.
home? Like, what's the next step?
That's a good plan. I just came to help you.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
I think. I mean, Blake said something about wanting to save his family first before we leave, which makes sense. I mean, I'm technically also here for my family, but I mean, mostly my sisters. My parents don't really like
Look,
me, and I don't like them, but oh well.
To be honest, like if we go home now, and then we're home, and we're just gonna end up or dying, or we're gonna try to get back here again to finish the job.
Yeah, that's a good point. We do need to do something about these
What are you
alien
planning,
things.
Cedric?
I'm not. Well, my
What are you
plans-
thinking about?
Pie.
Just a question.
Yeah.
I probably should tell you. I'm not sure how much I can't explain everything, but well, you know about me now. So everything that remains of my people seems to be on this ship. So I won't allow you to harm anyone. I won't. We have to find a way. They want to go to Earth, and I guess they thought that the easiest way is to get humans out of the way. I'm sure we can convince them, and we must convince them somehow.
Starstruck question.
Yeah.
Um, this ship, do, is it always this big, or can it shrink just like you can transform? Or
I mean, I don't know all the technology that's more.
because this would be very hard to hide.
Yeah, 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 probably. I mean, the small ships you can hide them, but this, yeah, I mean, they probably notice when there's a new continent, right?
um, yeah, but there's land in the way, probably.
Yeah. Well, we can figure something out. I mean, there's place on this planet, right? This,
You're
Uh,
talking
uh,
while you're walking towards the exit, or
I would say we were walking forward, but we're unsure whether we go to the exit or to the basically the main areas. But that would be the same direction, I think, right?
the only one who would
uh,
be able to go to other levels of this ship would be you because you're the only flyer.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Gotcha.
and Starstruck, would you be able to summon your master or call him?
I mean, I can try. I can, like,
Because I
I can.
might have a crazy idea, and I hope they enjoy that as well. I don't want to send them to another planet. That's one thing for sure.
Mhm.
If it is this dire and this is all their people, they haven't attacked. They didn't damage stuff. So they're not
Yet.
bad. They're not bad people.
Yeah.
Um,
Technically, they're not people.
they're people.
They are alien people.
Um,
People is not a race name.
you've heard a bit about my organization, right?
Mhm.
Never be seen. Work from the
Mhm.
shadow.
Mhm.
I kind of want to ask them if they would join. I can try to use my powers to hide their ships, keep them covered in darkness, but they're free to go outside. You, they all can shapeshift, right?
Well,
Or
mine
disguise
can. Yeah.
themselves.
My masters. I'm not sure how much they can, but they might find a way. I mean, they look like cats, so you're
Don't
kind of used to those.
don't make me create secret wars in this game.
I
That would be
I mean,
way
is it?
too difficult.
I mean, wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
it be boring if an entire race of, I don't know what I should call them, but wouldn't it be boring to live in the shadows your entire life?
Not entire. Just the ships, their homes. They're free to go about. Um, work for the organization, help the people. Heck, what they want to do. We will
Hmm.
cover for them.
I
I
don't
mean, it's
think they
worth a
will.
try, but nah.
Basically, the entire planet knows our organization, or heard rumors of it, and when they see our sign, they heed our calls. So they don't question us, doubt us,
I'm not sure they would work for someone, but I'm
Yeah.
sure they're. I
or
mean, it is an idea.
cooperate.
Yeah, I mean, it is an idea. There must be ways. I'm just. I mean, I can contact my master if we were ready for it. I'm a bit shaken myself right now, but
It's better than we know
yeah,
what happens.
it is a really good idea. I mean,
Um,
did you have to use your powers to come up with that idea?
I wanna use my moment of truth for that.
Yeah, I've thought that much, but I have an idea that you can both activate your moment of truth in this session.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Double
Because
moment of truth.
Starstruck, you are not able to contact your master because your imaginary cat is not here, still in the ship, your ship.
Hmm.
So you at least have to get out there.
I see. Um, you see Starstruck trying to zoning out for a moment, and I can't manage to contact him from here. My telepathy does not seem to
Well,
reach
if you
him.
try to use your telepathy, you'll
Yeah.
hear millions, billions of voices. Every one of your race in this ship, you hear.
Yep, not finished.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think he. Yeah, he just
Probably
turned off his
just
camera because there was, I think, something
Oh,
at his
okay.
home. I think his
Okay.
wife or
Alright.
child. Something.
Okay.
You want to pause or?
No, we can continue on for now. So you keep walking?
I think we have to go back. I can contact them from my home. Uh, there's just too much noise here. I mean, I can try to look for them directly, but this place is huge. And if I can't track them, I mean, probably the bridge. But I'm not sure it would be safe to take you directly. We probably should arrange a meeting.
yeah. Skoen, do I know my organization has a secret location for storing things?
Um, I would
A
say yeah.
giant Area 52 kind of thing?
No, that's copyrighted, so
It's an
we will
Area
just call
53
it
then, right?
Area 53 and a half.
Yeah.
53.5.
Yeah. No.
53.1 for you know the rest of it.
53.5.
53 point pi. Yeah, well, and you, yeah, you are walking out, walking into the bio area, bio wing. This does seem very familiar for you, Starstruck, because you notice all these animals from your planet. They have not like the actual Noah's Ark, two of each. No, they have complete herds and everything.
Hmm.
And yeah,
Smart.
you see cats. Don't know if Glitterbomb is gonna repeat the facts, and yeah, they probably.
Yeah, I was gonna ask actually, like, why are there cats on here? Were those kidnapped? Catnapped?
I read some things that they might have some relation to us.
That's a joke, right? Cats are not actually aliens, right?
Yeah, of course it's a joke.
Okay. I've seen enough weird things for today. I'm not gonna question anything else.
Yeah,
Or
By the
maybe I
way-
will. I'll see. I'll see when I get there, or
I
when
do
they
have
get
one-
to me.
I do have one question. When I was reading the files, did I find anything about what they're planning to do to the heroes who they captured?
Um, you only read that it was a precaution for possible stopping them.
All right, but no plans to eradicate them or
No,
anything.
no. It was just to scare you
Yeah.
into following them.
Richard.
And you get to the exhaust, and since you, Starstruck, read files of the ship, you just know how to open it completely. When you are at the exhaust and you walk out, you see a different kind of spaceship coming down into orbit.
That's not. Do we all see this, by the way?
Yeah, everyone that stands at the exhaust sees this ship coming in. It's not
That's
as
not.
big as the ship that you're on now, but you clearly see this ship is made for combat.
That's not one of yours, right? I ask Starstruck, like pointing at it, like.
I'm going to assume this looks quite more like some other species.
Oh, and I forgot one thing. When I was telling Starstruck about that I kind of hated my powers. That's when I share a vulnerability or weakness with someone.
Ah,
Right?
So I give
it's team move.
influence to. Yeah, the team move. I give influence to Starstruck.
I
Let's
already have it, I believe.
So you are allowed to shift labels then?
your team move. When you share a vulnerability or weakness with someone, tell them a secret about your legacy, including your own true feelings about it, to clear a condition and give them influence over you. So you can clear a condition yourself.
Yeah.
And since Starstruck already has influence over you, shift those labels.
Right? Well, since I was responding to you that you could be a hero, that would be savior up because you were asking about that.
Mm-hmm.
What would be down? That's the hard part. I would go with probably superior down because you are uh, saying you feel very vulnerable at this time. Would second sense to me. Works for you?
Not possible.
Sorry, damn it.
Then you need a. Then you get a condition.
Oh man, sorry.
That's how the game
Clear
works.
condition, marquee condition.
Yeah.
Yep. But now I have the only other one I can select because I need to clear one and mark one. I think they are kind of happening at the same time. I can't pick the one I just cleared.
Which are.
I cleared afraid. The only one that was not checked was insecure. So I marked insecure.
Yeah, I would say that is pretty obvious now because there's another arm to the teeth ship coming into orbit.
But this ship is. Do I recognize this from the files that this would be our enemies or?
The only thing that was in the files that you read was the picture of the race, not
Okay.
of their ship. But when you stand there in the opening and looking at the ship, you suddenly hear a familiar voice behind you. They followed us. It's your master.
Are these the people who destroyed our
Yes.
planet?
Their only goal in life is destroying any sentient life. To create a full reset of the universe.
Well, I think these will help you.
And FYI, this is the moment that I said you could both use your moment of truth.
Starstruck, need a help? Need a hand?
Definitely. I think we're gonna need everything here. Humans and Felicians together.
We will just run. We need to run because we can't beat them.
I will give them coordinates to move to that location.
And Starstruck, read your moment of truth.
Yeah. You embrace your home and call them for aid. They will answer your call, in force, arriving exactly when you need them to turn the tide. They fight and serve you for the rest of the battle. Of course, when all's said and done, they'd probably like to take you home with them. You did, after all, just prove yourself worthy.
Yeah, well, the last part is
Yeah,
impossible.
we'll see about that.
But
But,
aid, especially that
yeah,
part.
I do want to activate that.
Yeah, because you could. Well, and I also, because I said run, if they want to run,
Mhm.
that will be in Blake's moment of truth. You may
Mhm.
read yours.
This is the moment when you prove how much the mantle belongs to you. You seize control of all your powers, and you defeat even impossible odds to prove you are worthy of the name you carry. You accomplish feats even your predecessors could not do. Of course, after you prove something like that, you can expect still more responsibilities to be placed on your shoulders.
Yeah, you can use this in two ways at this moment. You already want to use it to help Starstruck's race,
Yeah.
but you can also use it as in your legacy would also be. They would also be good in talking to people, changing their minds, putting hope into them.
Um,
I would say.
they are bad at that. They work from the shadows for a reason.
Well, you already said you wanted to use your powers and your status for good.
Yeah.
You could change that right here, right now.
Oh well, at least if he listens, if his master listens to me.
Try.
Uh, Starstruck, what's your master's name, by the way?
Harmony.
Harmony. Harmony,
Yes.
I I have a request, or I want to help you guys. Uh, I I think you guys deserve to live here. You don't have to be afraid. I will use my full potential, my full power of my organization to keep you guys safe here on this planet. I don't want people to be afraid. I don't want people losing their home, their friends. If if you can help us fight them, I will protect the ones that are not able to fight. Hide your ship out of their reach. But I can't do that alone.
Starstruck. Are these people to be trusted? You've lived with them. You know more.
This one, I trust as much as anyone. You've heard him. And right now, what choice do you have? You think you're gonna run away again, and then what? They'll just show up 2 seconds later again? You keep running forever until they catch you first. We have to stand and fight. We have to
He looks
punish.
to the Akane ship, and you see battleships coming out of it. Yeah, I think we need to. Um, I'll I'll send our best soldiers towards them. I will send you guys back down to your planet. Make sure that we will be safe. And this is where we end it.
Woo!
I'm going to leave, and that will be the funny thing. I'm going to leave the full-on evil alien invasion to Geeky.
Mm-hmm.
Next week,
Oh,
he is going to GM, this game.
Oh.
And
Oh, dear.
Vortex is going to fight with the aliens because, come on, I want to do that.
I am not sure if I'm capable of fighting aliens, but we'll see. I'm not even sure if I will be
But
there,
I'm
so
not there.
that's...
I'm
Yeah.
not there next week.
Aww. You're too busy helping to
You-
stealth the other aliens.
You are preparing yourself to use your powers to mask the ship for these aliens and everything.
Yep.
But,
Glitterbomb,
yeah,
you'll do the
even
light
though-
entertainment.
Jaap Knap isn't here yet. We will, because he was taking a short break and he would be right back. But we are going to try and use the end of session moves.
So
Okay.
first we need to lock a label, I think, Starstruck and
You
I.
need to lock a label, yes.
Oh
And
dear.
Starstruck needs to lock a label as well. So,
Yeah.
which label are you going to lock?
I'm locking Savior.
You're locking Savior.
Yep.
It's locked on level.
3.
Nice.
That's why he
Nice,
couldn't
nice.
change it.
Ah,
Yeah,
you've
okay.
already locked it. Or-
It was at the it
and
was at the max.
It was already on max. And
I misread
Starstruck,
that one. Sorry.
What label are you going to lock?
Um,
And yeah, I know your Savior is also at max, but that doesn't mean you have to lock that one.
nah, I don't want to lock Savior. So I think it's either going to be. I could even lock Mundane at -2.
Mundane, that would be difficult because it's a -2.
Yeah, exactly. So it couldn't be
I forgot
affected
that
anymore,
one.
but
Well, if you lock it, it is possible to
Yeah,
lock it, but
it's a tricky one. But I think I should not do that. I think I should probably lock Freak at +2.
Freak?
That would make the most sense. I mean, I wish I could put it at +3 though, but that's kind of the problem here.
It is interesting if you lock Freak because then your unleash your powers would almost go every time well.
Yeah, I mean, if I could do my end of session move first, then I could push it +1
you know what?
before that.
I allow it.
Okay, then I would say I mean, moment of truth, grow into your own image of yourself does seem logical.
And how do you see yourself?
Uh,
Why?
free +1, definitely because I'm definitely
Yeah.
embracing my alien. I mean, everybody knows now, so
Well, everyone that was here.
true.
There's
but,
plenty of people who don't know yet.
I mean, maybe we'll have to see about that.
Vortex still doesn't know.
Oh yeah, you don't watch Glitterbomb's thing anyway. Okay, it might be safe.
Yeah.
I
I mean, I haven't published anything yet.
And normally I would do Savior down, but I think in this case I would push Superior down because I do feel a bit like this is like I fucked up lately. So I'm gonna
So,
Superior down, Freak up, and then lock Freak.
and you lock Freak. I have done it for you.
I'm back.
Hi, back.
Welcome back.
Hello, back. You missed.
You've
Hello.
missed the invasion
You-
of another alien race.
And you also missed the double wombo combo moment of truth.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Blake and Starstruck
Sorry,
both
mate.
did their moment of truth. It was pretty epic. Well, technically Blake is still going to do it because he is going to hide this arc for the aliens that now attack the Akani, the evil alien race that wants to destroy all sentient life in the universe. Yes, that's more evil than Thanos is, so yeah.
Question: would they also destroy themselves, or are they not sentient?
Well, they would do that.
Would they destroy
after
themselves
did
at the
this
very
big
end?
mission.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, it's more evil than Thanos.
Okay, fun.
Thanos is not evil.
Well, he does something without asking if everyone's okay with it. So yeah, that's evil.
I
Dude,
know.
I do that every day.
Depending on
Yeah,
what the
but you're
thing
evil
is you're
first.
doing.
Hey,
Um,
you didn't specify.
It's just a difference in perspective.
they always say evil is in the eye of the beholder.
Exactly.
There's plenty of things in the eyes of the beholder.
No, we're talking about
Going
the
there
eye
again.
of the bull. So
Needle.
the big
Okay. I
one.
mean,
Not the eye stalks, the big one.
okay, yeah, there's an anti-magic field in that one.
Starstruck did his end of session move. He grew into his own image of himself. So we will go to Blake. I'm pretty interested in his choice.
That's at this point also grow into your image, your own image of yourself.
And how do you see yourself and why?
That would be freak up. Because I need my powers.
You can't
Even though
do your freak. Oh, wait, that's Susie. Blake.
it's on -1.
Yeah.
So I would say freak up.
Yeah.
And mundane down.
Okay.
As I'm getting more in a balance position of using my powers and not using powers, being normal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just had a taste of normalcy because you didn't have your powers.
Yeah,
Now you know how Cederic feels.
yeah.
Smart.
No, not having powers.
Oh,
Weak.
Useless.
Oh.
Inferior.
Why are we bullying him?
Oh, we
He's
are
the
so-
nerd.
Yeah.
Sorry.
it
Okay.
doesn't necessarily mean I need to be bullied.
I mean, stereotypically.
I mean,
And
he
then-
did get us out of her prison, so.
Glitterbomb,
Stereotypically,
your
yeah.
end of session move.
Since I haven't really interacted with the team, I think I will grow into my own image of myself in a not that great way.
Basically, you crawled up your own asshole.
What?
I think this is revenge for what you just said.
God damn it. Anyway, I will
Insanity up, right?
shift my mundane up because I'm clearly like, I can. Yeah, whatever. I should probably explain what is going down because that's superior. Because I am definitely not as good as I thought I was. Flashbacks to the door
Yeah.
and everything else that happened today. I barely did anything good. So superior goes down and mundane goes up. Because what if I really am just a normal kid?
Maybe I just have some glow lights in my hands. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe I'm just a walking glow stick. Except that you please do not break me. I do not want to be
I
broken.
just want
You're
to
just
try
a-
that.
You are just a
I
normal
mean, you can
kid.
emotionally break me. Please do not physically break me.
Okay. Well,
I mean, I already have 3 conditions marked, so
How about
mentally
both?
breaking, I'm, as you've noticed, pretty good at that.
yeah, yeah.
And last but not least, Cedric, your end of session move.
I grew closer to the team.
And who made you feel welcome?
Starstruck again.
But I believe she already got influence over you,
Alright.
right?
Yep.
Then you may shift Cedric's labels.
I'm going to say in this case, because normally I would say mundane up, but since I'm an alien, I would say freak up, because you hug the squid.
Mm-hmm.
And what did I say? See, those ones are hard to tell people what to put down.
Maybe because of it, superior down. He did act more human and less smarty pants.
Even with my woolen socks.
Yeah, I do feel that considering that you're on an alien ship with technology that's probably a million years ahead of you, and you thought that socks were a great invention, superior down,
No problem.
does fit,
No
but
problem.
in an endearing way.
Yeah,
Makes
possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
It's not a clear condition, right?
Um. Let's see. Go closer. You may clear condition or mark potential. One of the two.
I clear a condition. My guilt is gone because I help my team escape.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
That sounds good.
So I'm quite proud of my sock technique.
And as a after credits scene, the only thing you see is the Air Force flying in, battling the ships of the Akani, but clearly inferior to the weapons. But there are some really good pilots in between that are really good at evading the shots. Okay, next week, as I said, will be run by Geeky.
Ooh.
He will do the alien invasion. He did tell me last time that because I said this would be a multi-episode arc. Well, this was already episode 2, and the third one is going to come with a even more evil alien race.
Dun dun dun.
Yes.
But we need to solve it. An
So-
even more evil alien race.
Well,
Thank God it was not a mouse race or a rat race. Otherwise, we had cats and then we had dogs.
well, if it would be a race of rats, we needed my other character from our.
Yep, that maybe Buckteeth will be the savior of the world, but sadly Buckteeth is not in this campaign, unless
he's not in
Skoen
this
decides to
universe.
implement him as an NPC.
It's another Earth.
Yeah, it's different universe,
Yeah.
different timeline.
But well, next week we have Geeky as our GM, and I will be playing again. So we'll see how Vortex will
Incredible.
fight against aliens. Would be awesome. I bet.
Hopefully,
Oh yeah, I have some ideas to use.
depending on what the dice will
Nice.
say.
Yeah. We will be back next week, same time, same channel. Sadly, this weekend we will not have a game on the Traveling Tavern. That will be the week after. We will have our first session of Avatar Legends, where I'm going to play a Earthbender, and I believe Marie is also playing an Earthbender, right?
Yep, I am playing an Earthbender.
Oh, I'm playing an Earthbender. Amphibro, you were a
Technomancer Firebender.
Firebender.
And Techno.
Technological and technology and fire. Okay.
Technology
Yeah.
and fire, yeah. Okay, that will be very. I'm very interested in how that will play out.
Yeah, but that's next week Saturday,
Yeah, it's
not
not
this week Saturday.
Saturday after that. The
Yep.
what's it called? The 19th. No, the 12th. The 12th.
12th.
The
12th.
Yeah, 12.
19th is the next Tales from Marriott, I
Yep.
believe.
Which was a very interesting system, and I'm really interested in how that will continue.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
So
I
then-
hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget, if you want to join this game, you can go to my Discord. I will send the link there, and you can ask me or any of these players if you want to join. They will let me know, but I'm in the Discord, so you can let me know. And we will see if we can make a character creation session off stream to make sure your hero will be part of this team of
Up
misfits.
and running.
Join us. We need the help.
Yeah, they do. They really do.
We might.
I
We
hope
might
you
need
had
the
fun.
help.
This game will be on YouTube very soon, and
Yay!
we will see you on the next one. We are going to rate,
Thank you
of course,
for
so
watching.
stay for that. Bye.
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 Bye-bye.